What's up YouTube, Vinny here. Today we're going to be recording a song completely from scratch. So, a little bit of background on this project. Yesterday, Matt from Diesel Creek texted me and he said he wanted a song that sounded like the Allman Brothers. Here's the text. I told him I never heard of the Allman Brothers. So today we're going to be recording a song completely from scratch that sounds like Southern rock, we'll call it. For those of you that are new to the channel, Diesel Creek is a YouTube channel that I create original music for. The channel's about heavy machinery, repairing and auto parts and mechanics and homesteading and all sorts of stuff like that. So I do everything from background music to featured songs. And if you haven't already yet and you're interested, I'll put a link up here in the card you can click on. In this video, we're going to be doing a Southern rock inspired song, and I'll be going over the gear I used, the techniques, and my creative process for recording the song as well. Let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about some of the guitars I'm going to be using today. Today we're going to be using my Gretsch Pro Jet. This guitar is awesome. So to get a sound that we want for this Southern rock inspired song, we're going to use two guitars and they're going to be playing simultaneously with the lead or melody line. So I'll show you how I'm going to play the first one. This Silvertone sounds pretty great. While that line's going to be played, we're going to use a second guitar to play this line at the same exact time as that one. My amp choice today is going to be a Supro Saturn. The Supro Saturn is a Supro reissue. It's a newer model, but I believe this one's discontinued, so you can't get it anymore. I also think we're going to use my Silvertone 1482 today. So I like that. Cool. So I like that for a rhythm sound. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn on this compressor. Here, I'm using the Saffron Squeeze by Way Huge. For the compressor, I'm going to use that to get some nice, clean lead tones. So let's give that a try now. To record the guitar as well. I'm going to use this a lot for the lead guitar, and I'm going to leave the rhythm to the Gretsch guitar. Gretches are kind of known as great rhythm guitars. Let's pick out a microphone now. So today I have two up here, and I'm going to go with this Telefunken M81. It's a dynamic microphone that has a really nice flat EQ response, and then it has a high SLP, which means it can take a lot of volume. Not that we're playing amps super loud today, but I just really like the way this microphone captures the tone of the Supro, because the Supro amplifier has a very unique tone, especially with the Gretsch. So this is our choice for today. So let's get that amp mic'd up. Okay, yeah, so right now, let's talk mic placement. So for the rhythm guitars, I'm just gonna have the microphone kind of pointed straight at the speaker, maybe off-centered a little bit, and that's what I'm gonna do for the rhythm guitars. And then for the lead parts, what I like to do is kind of bring it towards the outside a little bit, and I'll angle it a little bit. From my experiences, this is what I like to do with this amplifier, but whenever you're miking your amplifiers at home, just use your ears, and whatever sounds the best is the best. All right, let's get our lead guitars recorded next. I wanted to show you guys a little bit closer what the compressor I was using. So this is the Saffron squeeze. It's a compressor that has 3 additional controls. So a typical compressor you would get would have the normal volume and then the amount of compression you want. This one, I like it a lot because you can get pre and post compression, like fast or slow, and then you also have this tone control, which is really great because a lot of times with compressors, especially in the guitar pedal format, they kind of get a little bit of a hiss. So this, you can kind of like find that sweet spot where it sounds good and then is still not making too much of unwanted noises. So but yeah.
Oh, hey guys. One thing I neglected to mention is my choice of room microphones. I use the neat King Bee to mic the room when I played electric guitars.
Okay, so what we're going to be using to record the organ is this Korg SV-1. I have, as far as like presets go, I have it on preset for an organ. I have the fast rotary selected, and then I have it on the spring reverb effect. I have that on, so it sounds kind of like this. Has like a little bit of a rotary effect, and then what I have it being plugged in through the computer is down here, this preamp, and then I'll just turn this light on so you can see a little bit better. This is a Art Pro MPA 2, or ART, I think is how you actually say it. I got this thing on Marketplace for like 150 bucks off of some guy that was moving his studio somewhere else, but it's a tube preamp. It's pretty inexpensive, and it sounds great. If you could never get your hands on one, I definitely recommend grabbing it if the price is right. But yeah, I just like to use this for keyboards because it has 2 channels here, and then also, you know, with a digital keyboard, I feel like the tubes help warm it up a little bit. So this is what I like to use for that. All right, we're going to record the organ part now. I figured I'd show you guys the bass that I use today. It's a P-Bass Lyte. It's a bass that Fender made in the 90s, and it's a really unique sound. It has like a cool, like thinner type of jazz bass neck. So me being a guitar player, I love it because I can really dance around with it. But yeah, I made that sweet singing bass line we did for the song. We got the rhythm guitar, the lead guitar, and the organs done. So now I'm gonna do a cool walking bass line. So here goes nothing. For the video today. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and make sure you check in next week for another upcoming video. And please subscribe to the channel and like this video. It really helps me out. If you would have done anything differently or have any comments or questions, put them down here in the comments section and let me know what you thought. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you next time.